who changed the world in their name.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, parents and students. On behalf of the entire Teoler family, we warmly welcome you to the most awaited event of the year, annual function of Teoler Preschool, Sirsi and Vaishali. I, Mityansha Kulheri, along with my friends Araina Chaudhary, Avyan Sharma and Ayansh Theryani, will be your hosts for this enchanting evening.
As we celebrate this special occasion, we also embrace the joyous spirit of Children's Day, honoring the innocence, joy, and boundless dreams of childhood. A very happy Children's Day to all our shining stars. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here tonight. Your presence means the world to us.
Throughout history, whenever the global scenario was shifting, when societies were questioning old ways and searching for new directions, the world looked up to extraordinary individuals. At such turning points, it was not the ordinary, but the pathbreakers who defined the future. Albert Einstein, in an age of rapid industrial and scientific upheaval, redefined human understanding of the universe. Mahatma Gandhi rose at a time when nations longed for freedom, teaching the world that peace and non-violence could dismantle even the mightiest empires. Nelson Mandela, emerging from decades of struggle, showed that reconciliation is stronger than revenge and unity stronger than division.
And in modern India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam reminded us that in an era of technological revolution, dreams backed by knowledge can lift entire nations. Not to forget Marie Curie, breaking barriers in a male-dominated scientific world, illuminated the path of discovery that still saves lives today. These were not just individuals, they were responses to the needs of their times. They rose when society demanded courage, vision, and hope. And tonight, through our performances, we celebrate their spirit, the timeless reminder that one voice can indeed change the world. Tonight, we journey across nations and centuries to meet five remarkable human beings. They were not kings or warriors. They were children once, like us. Some curious, some shy, some dreaming big. But when life tested them, their choices lit a path for the world. Their voices rose above fear, above hate, above silence. Voices that shape nations and touch humanity.
To begin this remarkable journey of ideas and imagination, let us take you into the life of a man whose mind redefined the very laws of the universe. Albert Einstein, a dreamer, a thinker, and a scientist who dared to question the ordinary and in doing so, unlocked the extraordinary. Presenting before you our first performance of the evening. The genius who taught the world that imagination is more powerful than knowledge, Albert Einstein.
Curiosity is the heartbeat of invention, the fuel behind every great discovery. It is the spark that lights the fire of discovery. The song, "We Didn't Start the Fire," captures the restless rhythm of a changing world. A world where ideals clash, dreams rise, and history keeps burning forward. Rightly said, the world belongs to those who are curious enough to ask why. Let's gear up for an explosive fusion of rhythm, passion, and purpose. Please welcome on stage our cute, talented brigade from grade 1A to 1G of Teoler Preschool, Sirsi, for a thrilling dance performance, reminding us to keep the flame of justice, truth, and humanity alive.
for our adorable little bundles of talent and joy who have set the bar sky high today. Curiosity has always been the starting point of every discovery and invention that changed the world. Our first story takes us into the world of a curious little boy. The boy who dared to ask questions no one else did. Yes, we're talking about Albert Einstein, the genius whose voice of curiosity changed how we see the universe. Presenting Albert Einstein, the scientist who redefined the universe. Please welcome our brilliant students of grade HKG-A and HKG-B from Teoler Preschool, Sirsi, who will set the stage pulsating with meaning and expression.
Some voices are not loud in protest but gentle in wonder. In 1879, in a quiet German town, a curious boy stared at a compass and asked, "Why does the needle move?" That boy, mocked by teachers, misunderstood by many, grew into the scientist who bent time, space, and light itself. Albert Einstein, the thinker who gave the world E is equal to mc square and taught us that imagination is more important than knowledge.
In 1879, a boy was born in the town of Ulm, Germany. His name was Albert Einstein. Unlike other children, he was slow to speak and often seemed lost in thoughts. But when he received a small compass, his world changed. The needle's invisible pull filled him with wonder.
Albert, why do you stare at that compass every day? Because the needle always points north. Mama, but why? What invisible hands guides it? Ha ha ha! Albert, maybe the compass knows more directions than you do. The needle moves without anyone touching it. Mama, something unseen is pulling it. I want to know what that something is.
This question, why, would echo through his life, leading him to discoveries that reshaped the world.
Wow, that was magical. Our tiny scientists and curious minds really made the stage sparkle with creativity. Let's give them a thunderous round of applause. So, let us stay curious because every why will lead us closer to a wow. Rightly said, curiosity is the spark that lights up the fire of discovery. Carrying forward this spirit, our students from grade Nursery A and Nursery B of Teoler Preschool, Sirsi, are here with a lively performance on the song Let's Get Curious. Through their music and moves, they will remind us that curiosity is the
spark that leads to great ideas and discoveries. Let's welcome our talented tiny tots with a big round of applause as they take us into the curious world of Albert Einstein.
Something new. Let's get curious. Let's get curious. Let's get curious. What, where, when, how, why, who? Where does the sun go after the sunset? What makes a rainbow? Are we there yet? How does a cloud work? Does every poem when this song is over? Can we listen to it one more time? Let's get curious. Get curious. Let's get curious. Get curious. It's a great day to ask some questions. What, where, when, how, why, who? Let's get curious. Get curious. Let's get curious. Get curious. It's a great day to ask some questions. Great day to learn something new. How are you doing? What's your name? Do you wanna be friends? What's your favorite game? Let's get curious. Get curious. Let's get curious. Get curious. It's a great day to ask some questions. What, where, when, how, why, who? Let's get curious. Get curious. Let's get curious. Get curious. It's a great day to ask some questions. Great day to learn something new.
Absolutely stunning! What a brilliant, high voltage performance that was! Your dance moves were so full of energy, creativity, and expression. Just like Einstein changed the world with his questions and ideas, you too showed us that when young minds stay curious, there are no limits to what they can achieve. Please give a huge round of applause for our young minds. Einstein believed that curiosity mattered more than talent. It was his endless urge to question and explore that made him one of the greatest minds in history. Next on stage, we have our students who will remind us that asking questions is the first step towards changing the world.
As he grew, Albert entered school memorization. Einstein, stop asking foolish questions. Learn what is written. Do not think too much.
Teacher, I cannot just memorize. I need to understand the whys of concepts taught. He will never fit in, always questioning.
Why can't he be like the rest of us? Why? All the time. He will never fit in, not in this line. You will never amount to anything.
Why does the world laugh when I only want to know the truth? Is it wrong to be curious? Everyone says my questions are foolish, Mama. That teacher says I will never be anything.
Let them talk, my son. Never stop asking why. Questions are not foolish. They are the lanterns that light the path to truth. Mocked by classmates, scolded by teachers, Albert felt alone. Yet inside, the fire of wonder still flickered, small but unextinguished. Little did they know, this refusal to stop questioning would one day change science itself.
Wow! That was truly motivating. Let's give a roaring applause to our future scientists. Every great moment began with a dream that seemed impossible. Imagination is more important than knowledge, rightly said by Albert Einstein. Dreams are seeds of change. The song Dream It Possible captures this very spirit. To believe in our dreams, to work towards them, and to never give up. No matter how hard the journey may seem. Dreams are not just thoughts we see when we sleep, but visions that keep us awake with purpose. Our students of LKG A and LKG B of Teoler Preschool Sirsi are here to remind us through their performance that if we dream it, we can achieve it. Let us welcome them with a thunderous round of applause.
Jumping your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, fly the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. From the bottom to the top, we're sparking wild fast, never quit and never stop. The rest of our lives. From the bottom to the top, we're sparking wild fast, never quit and never stop.
What an impeccable performance by our talented students. Let's give them a warm round of applause, full of love. Just like Einstein turned his imagination into discoveries that changed the world, our budding performers showed us that with passion and determination, every dream can indeed become possible. Albert Einstein's rise from a simple patent clerk to a world changing physicist has proved that greatness can emerge from the most ordinary beginnings. Now, it's time to welcome on stage our talented tiny tots who will unravel Einstein's journey from a humble clerk to a legendary scientist. Einstein's perseverance made him eternal.
Years later, struggling to find a teaching post, Albert worked in a patent office. By day, he stamped papers, but by night, he explored the universe in his mind. Einstein, the office sleeps. Why don't you? Because the universe doesn't. These aren't patents. These are puzzles. What if light is both a wave and a particle? What if time itself bends with speed? What if energy and mass are the same thing? And all this between stamps? Between stamps, one can still dream. Dreams are silly. Dreams don't pay. Patents rule the world today. Careful, Einstein. One day, your dreams may weigh more than all our patents combined.
At first, few believed him, but in 1919, a solar eclipse proved his theory. Starlight bent in space, and suddenly the world listened.
In 1905, he wrote papers that shook the foundations of physics. That year was known as his miracle year.
Wow, that was truly mesmerizing. Children, you have inspired all of us to believe in our dreams. Please give a loud cheer to our fearless thinkers. Einstein challenges conventional thinking, proving that sometimes breaking the rules leads to breakthroughs. Now, we have a celestial show celebrating the mysteries of the universe where imagination meets infinity.
Professor Einstein, they say your theory bats even starlight, and you are the most famous scientist alive. How does it feel? Not starlight, my friend. It is space itself that wins. And fame means nothing to me. The true value of a person is to serve humanity. Professor, people use your formula for bombs. Does that mean we should stop learning science? My heart aches for it. But no, science is a gift, like fire. In the hands of a healer, it saves. In the hands of a soldier, it destroys. What matters is how we choose to use it. Intelligence without humanity is dangerous.
Years passed. Science made several advances, and the world moved in a new direction. Einstein is faced with the same question all these years. Later, this time by a student.
What about peace, Professor? Peace is not a dream. It begins with understanding. The future will be bright if you carry both knowledge and kindness. Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, but imagination embraces the world. Never stop questioning. The future belongs to those who dare to wonder. Curiosity is our compass. Kindness is our guide. With wonder in our hearts, the future opens bright. We are the future and we'll keep asking why. Einstein gave the world new eyes to see the universe, but he also left a warning. Knowledge without compassion can destroy, but guided by humanity It can heal and uplift. The boy, once scolded for asking too many questions, had become the voice of modern science. In 1955, Albert Einstein left the world, but his vision of curiosity, courage, and compassion still lights our path.
Outstanding! Their performance was not only graceful but also beautifully expressed the power of dreams. Parents, please appreciate our young dreamers with a thunderous round of applause. Some voices don't just speak, they change the way the world thinks. One such voice was that of Albert Einstein, whose ideas reshaped our understanding of time, space, and the universe itself. His theory of relativity didn't just change science, it changed the way humanity looked at everything around us. Today, our talented students of HKG A and HKG B from Teoler Preschool, Sirsi, will celebrate this spirit through their mind-blowing performance on the song Theory of Relativity. Let's welcome our young performers as they take us on a fascinating journey to an exciting world.
Time don't flow the way you know. Go real fast, it starts to slow. Einstein said your space can bend. Speed and gravity twist the end. I used to think time's always the same, one big clock in the cosmic game. But then came Al with his funky hair, he said, nah bro, it's curved out there. Drive near light, your second stretch. Meanwhile Earth's still fetching the fetch. A twin in space comes back to find his brother H, he's left behind. Fall near a black hole, time gets slow. It's not sci-fi, that's how it go. Mass makes dents in the space-time sheet like a bowling ball with gravity feet. GPS won't work if you ignore that. Satellites take a little more. Einstein's math keeps them in sync, so your maps don't send you off a cliff's brink. E equals mc squared, that's the juice. Mass and energy tight like Zeus. Time's not ticking, they're same for all. Relativity rewrote the law. So next time you feel like flying free, remember you're bending reality. Time ain't fixed and space can twist, thanks to the mind of a physicist. Time don't flow the way you know. Go real fast, it starts to slow.
superb! That was truly a mesmerizing performance by our students. Let's hear it loud for our twinkling stars. Their each move reflected confidence, grace, and vibrant energy. Your expressive faces and coordinated steps beautifully captured the wonder, curiosity, and brilliance that define Albert Einstein's spirit.
Children, your performance reminded us that creativity and curiosity go hand in hand. Bravo to each one of you for an incredible job. Let's give our munchkins a huge round of applause for their outstanding effort and inspiring performance.
The boy who once stared at a compass gave humanity a new compass, curiosity and courage to guide and hope to unite. Einstein taught us that imagination is greater than knowledge, that curiosity could unlock the secrets of the universe. His voice became the voice of modern science. And while Einstein unlocked the mysteries of the universe with his brilliance, on the other side of the world, a simple man in a loincloth was unlocking the power of truth and compassion. He carried no equations, no weapons, only an unshakable belief in non-violence. Yet, with that belief, he shook the very foundations of an empire. Presenting before you the journey of the frail man who became the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi.
From the realm of science, we now move to the spirit of truth. At the turn of the 20th century, when India bowed under the British rule, one boy in Gujarat learned from his mother that truth is not a weakness, it is the greatest strength. That boy was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi.
Watch as our little ones from grade HKG of Teoler preschool Vishali reflect Gandhiji's journey from Mohandas to Mahatma. India at the turn of the 20th century was not free. The British ruled with laws and guns, and millions of Indians lived in fear and poverty. But in the heart of Gujarat, a frail man, dressed in simple khadi rose, with the strongest weapon of all, non-violence. His name was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. We call him Bapu. He showed the world that courage does not always roar. Sometimes it walks barefoot with truth.
Mohan, I heard from your teacher that you admitted you were late because you overslept. Yes, Ma. I could have said I was sick, but it was not true. I am proud of you. Remember this, my child. Even if truth burns your tongue, speak it. But Ma, what if speaking the truth makes people angry. What if they punish me? Mohan, the world may not reward you, but truth will always be your shield.
That evening, in a humble home in Porbandar, a seed was planted, a seed of truth and courage. Mohan grew up holding his mother's lesson close to his heart. But lessons are easy to remember and hard to follow, especially when everyone around you chooses the easy way. That test came one hot afternoon in a small school in Rajkot when an important visitor arrived to inspect the class.
Quiet now! Quiet now! Good morning, sir. Good morning, teacher. Let's see how your boys spell kettle. Everyone, write down kettle. I repeat, kettle. Mohan, this spelling is wrong. Look at your friend's slate and copy it. I cannot cheat, ma'am. That would be a lie.
He was the only boy to get the word wrong that day. The teacher was disappointed, but Mohandas was not. For him, failing an exam was better than failing his conscience.
Thus began Gandhiji's lifelong journey of choosing truth, even when it cost him comfort, of choosing courage, even when it meant standing alone. And today, that lesson, Satyamev Jayate, truth alone triumphs, remains the heartbeat of our nation. To honor this eternal principle, Satyamev Jayate, our glittering gems now present a stirring performance, a dance dedicated to the spirit of truth and non-violence. Satyamev Jayate, a simple phrase with infinite strength, teaches us that truth is not just a virtue, but the foundation upon which justice, peace, and integrity are built. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to welcome our bubbly and dazzling bundles of joy from playgroup and nursery A of Teoler Preschool, Vaishali, who will carry the spirit forward.
The stage is silent for now, but magic is being prepared right behind the curtain. As we wait for the next act, let's take a moment to appreciate the hard work of every participant tonight.
सके, तेरा नाम सीने पे लिखा हर कोई आके पढ़ सके। है जुनून है मेरे इश्क का, ये जुनून है रग रग में इश्क तेरा दौड़ता, ये बावला सा खून है। तूने ही सिखाया सच्चाइयों का मतलब, तेरे पास आके जाना मैंने जिंदगी का मकसद। सत्यमेव जयते, सच्चा है प्यार मेरा, सत्यमेव जयते। तेरे नूर के दस्तूर में न हो सलवटे न शिकन रहे, मेरी कोशिश तो है बस यही रहे खुशबुए गुलशन रहे। है जुनून है मेरे इश्क का, ये जुनून है रग रग में इश्क तेरा दौड़ता, ये बावला सा खून है। तूने ही सिखाया सच्चाइयों का मतलब, तेरे पास आके जाना मैंने जिंदगी का मकसद। सत्यमेव जयते, सच्चा है प्यार मेरा, सत्यमेव जयते। मुझे खुद को भी है टटोलना, कहीं है कमी तो है बोलना, कहीं दाग है तो छुपाए क्यों, हम सच से नजरें हटाए क्यों। मेरे खून की हर बूंद में संकल्प हो तेरे प्यार का, काटो मुझे तो तू बहे, हो सुर्ख रंग हर धार का। है जुनून है तेरे इश्क का, ये जुनून है रग रग में इश्क तेरा दौड़ता, ये बावला सा खून है। सत्यमेव जयते, सच्चा है प्यार मेरा, सत्यमेव जयते। सत्यमेव जयते।
Wow! Wasn't that powerful? It was absolutely stunning and mind blowing. Dear parents, our little bundles of joy deserve a roaring round of applause. Through movement and music, our munchkins have reminded us that truth does not tremble, truth does not bow, truth always prevails. Truth is the light that never fades, no matter how dark the night is. It stands firm, pure, and unshaken always. And this very truth became Gandhiji's shield as he grew older. But it was not just in classrooms that his principles were tested. It was in the world outside, against powerful rulers and impossible odds.
Truth had given Gandhi courage, but life was about to test his resolve in a land far away from India, South Africa. It was here in 1893 that a young lawyer faced not just rejection from a train compartment, but the rejection of his very dignity. And what happened that night would change not only Gandhi's life, but the destiny of nations.
Years later, the boy who clung to truth had grown into a young lawyer. In 1893, work took him to South Africa, where his beliefs would face a test of steel. Conductor, what is the school you doing here? I have a first class ticket. Babu, you must move to third class. This compartment is for Europeans only. But I paid for this seat, so I will not move. Then you will be removed. That bitter night at Petermatisburg station, he shivered, not from the cold alone, but from the sting of injustice. So, a man's worth,
Here is measured by.
his skin. No, I will fight it. Not with fist, but with truth and non-violence. In that moment, Gandhi the lawyer became Gandhi the liberator. The journey to free millions had begun. On a cold platform, far from home. The man who was thrown off a train had learned the power of resisting injustice without raising a fist. Years later, in his homeland, even the salt from the sea was a luxury for Indians. Gandhi knew it was time for another journey, a march that would echo across the world.
Thrown out of a train for the color of his skin, Gandhi chose not anger but ahimsa, the power of non-violence. Now, let us travel to 1930 when the Mahatma, followed by thousands of men and women, marched 240 miles to Dandi and shook the foundations of an empire.
We will walk from Sabarmati to Dandi, 240 miles. We will not strike in anger. We will fight with truth. The soul of our land is ours. But Bapu, will walking really break their power? When one heart refuses to bow, 1,000 will rise.
तू जिंदा है तो जिंदगी की जीत में यकीन कर, अगर कहीं है स्वर्ग तो उतार ला जमीन पर। तू जिंदा है, ये गम के और 4 दिन, सितम के और 4 दिन, ये दिन भी जाएंगे, गुजर गुजर गए 1000 दिन।
ये गम के और 4 दिन, सितम के और 4 दिन, ये दिन भी जाएंगे, गुजर गुजर गए 1000 दिन। कभी तो होगी इस चमन पे भी बहार की नजर, अगर कहीं है स्वर्ग तो उतार ला जमीन पर। तू जिंदा है।
For 24 days they walked through dust and heat, through doubt and hope. Bapu, will this salt really break the rules? Why not? It is not the salt, but the spirit. Gandhi, this march is illegal. Then arrest me for walking on my land, breathing my air, and tasting my salt. It was more than salt. It was the taste of freedom.
The Salt March was not just a protest. It was a mass civil disobedience movement initiated by Mahatma Gandhi against the salt tax imposed by the British government in India. It was a movement that awakened the soul of a nation. It was more than just about salt. It was about the right to live with dignity. It was a simple act that changed history. It stood as a symbol of courage and unity. It was Gandhiji's Satyagraha, his truth force that turned silence into strength and oppression into resistance with nothing but truth and courage. Gandhiji turned a handful of salt into a symbol of freedom. To honor this unyielding spirit, our lovable little stars from grade nursery B and nursery C of Teoler Preschool, Vaishali, will recreate this historic moment with pride and passion, with a vibrant dance performance, an ode to Gandhiji's weapon of truth and non-violence. Dear audience, please welcome our tiny messengers of truth for a thrilling dance performance on the song Raghupati Raghav.
Kind attention, everyone. A car key has been found on the ground near the stage. If you have misplaced your key, kindly go to the reception and verify it.
As we wait for the next act, let's take a moment to appreciate the hard work of every participant tonight.
रघुपति राघव राजा पतित पावन सीताराम
अब तक धीरज मांगा था प्रभु अब धीरज मत देना प्रभु अब धीरज मत देना सहते जाए सहते जाए सहते जाए ऐसा बल भी मत देना ऐसा बल भी मत देना उठ कर करने हैं कुछ काम रघुपति राघव राजा राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम उठ कर करने हैं कुछ काम रघुपति राघव राजा राम उठ कर करने हैं कुछ काम
तुम करुणा के सागर तुम पालन करता पर जो जुल्म है करता वो कहाँ तुमसे डरता घायल
fantastic performance that was electrifying. Through rhythm and movement, our students showed how Gandhi's simple steps became a march towards freedom. Dear audience, let's make noise for that stunning performance. Our cute little munchkins just stole the show. Yes, every grain of salt he lifted carried the hope of a nation, and that hope spread like fire until India was ready to break its chains forever.
Let us now move forward to the next chapter in this journey of courage, where voices of freedom grew louder and the dream of independence drew closer. Dear audience, next we have a soul-stirring performance by our budding performers who will show that it wasn't just a protest, it was a revolution born out of patience and pain.
Every performance tonight tells a story, and the next performance is just a few moments away.
The Salt March was a turning point, but the chains of empire still held India fast. In 1942, Gandhi gave his most powerful call. We shall not wait any longer. The British must quit India now. Do or die. Quit India! Quit India! Bharat chodo! Bharat chodo! Quit India! Quit India! Bharat chodo! Bharat chodo! Our weapon is not the sword, but non-violence. Bapu, Bapu, they will arrest you. Then let them. Our spirit will never die.
हजार भेस धर के आई मौत तेरे द्वार पर, मगर तुझे न चल सकी, चली गई वो हार कर। नई सुबह के संग सदा तुझे मिली नई उम्र, अगर कहीं है स्वर्ग तो उतार ला जमीन पर, तू जिंदा है।
Within hours, Gandhi was arrested, but his words had already escaped the prison walls. Across India, millions rose in defiance.
What a heartwarming act! Beautifully presented. Our young freedom fighters just reminded us that courage isn't measured by strength, but by spirit. Quit India movement was not just a call for independence. It was a call for unity, resilience, and unshakable faith in our nation. Keeping the patriotic fervor alive, we have Cutie pies portraying the man who inspired the world and taught us that freedom is not born out of violence.
My life is my message. Let the world remember strength lies not in the fist, but in the open palm.
And so, a frail man, armed with nothing but truth and love, freed a nation and inspired the world. His voice still whispers, "Be the change you wish to see." Gandhi taught us that freedom
is born not from violence but from truth and non-violence. His voice inspired not just India but leaders across the world.
The Dandi March of 1930 was not just about salt. It was about courage, truth, and the voice of the common, rising against injustice. Each step of the Dandi March echoed with the rhythm of freedom. It showed the world that change can be brought through peace and determination, not violence.
Today, our young voices will recreate that spirit through their performance on the song Sabarmati and Vande Mataram. Let us welcome students of grade LKG B and LKG C of Teoler Preschool Vaishali as they celebrate the power of unity and non-violence, values that truly change the world. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for an extraordinary performance.
दे दी हमें आजादी बिना खड़ग बिना ढाल, साबरमती के संत तूने कर दिया कमाल। दे दी हमें आजादी बिना खड़ग बिना ढाल, साबरमती के संत तूने कर दिया कमाल। आंधी में भी जलती रही गांधी तेरी मशाल, साबरमती के संत तूने कर दिया कमाल। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, जग में कोई जिया है तो बापू तू ही जिया। तूने वतन की राह में सब कुछ लुटा दिया। जिस दिन तेरी चिता जली रोया था महाकाल, साबरमती के संत तूने कर दिया कमाल। दे दी हमें आजादी बिना खड़ग बिना ढाल, साबरमती के संत तूने कर दिया कमाल। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, रघुपति राघव राजा राम, रघुपति राघव राजा राम।
माटी पुकारे तुझे, देश पुकारे, आजा रे अब आजा रे। भूले हम राह हमें राह दिखा दे, आजा रे राह दिखा दे। ऐनक पहने लाठी पकड़े चलते थे वो शान से, सालिम कांपे थर 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 सुनकर उनका नाम रे। पद था उनका छोटा सा और सरपट उनकी चाल रे, दुबले से पतले से थे वो चलते सीना तान गे। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। झूठ का बढ़ता जाए राज ओ बाबू, अपने ही हो गए धोखेबाज। आज हमें अपनों से बचा ले, आजा रे बापू मेरे।
And while Gandhi won freedom for our nation with truth and non-violence, years later, another son of India carried that legacy forward in a different way, with dreams that touched the skies and a vision that inspired millions. He became the Missile Man of India and the People's President, presenting before you the story of a humble boy who rose from Rameshwaram to ignite young minds, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam.
Dear parents, we request you to please be seated. You can enjoy the show, and pictures will be uploaded and shared with you on the respective groups.
What an incredible act! Before we shift gears to another spectacular presentation, let's prepare ourselves to hear a few words of wisdom from the visionary who has guided Teoler preschools to great heights. Dear audience, we now take immense pride in inviting our respected director, Mrs. Jaya Kapoor, whose leadership has been a beacon of motivation for both teachers and students alike. Please welcome our esteemed director with a huge round of applause.
Pranam, good evening, and a very warm welcome, dear parents, dedicated teachers, and my precious children. An annual day is not just a celebration of performances, it's a celebration of childhood itself, of dreams, effort, innocence, courage, and the quiet magic in which children grow. And how beautiful that today, on 14th of November, a day dedicated to children, we gather to celebrate their journey. When I walk through our campus, each morning I see tiny moments that as adults we miss. These moments remind me that children do not grow in leaps, they grow in whispers. Learning at pre-primary and primary grades is not confined to lessons and classrooms. It is all about life. It's woven in stories and music. It comes alive in friendship, in mistakes, in trying again after failing, and in the comfort of knowing that someone back home and in school believes in me. As we move forward, first allow me to share what our students' dedication and dreams have achieved in the last academic year. From our graduating batch of 2024 and 25, we have 42 children who could fulfill their dreams of reaching IITs and NITs last year. 16 stepped in government medical colleges, out of which 4 made it actually to AIMS. And 50 more have earned admission into well-known Tier 1 and Tier 2 colleges across the nations. Moving to slightly lower grades, 22 of our students qualified for IOQM, the highest for any school across the nation. Think about the dedication, the discipline, and the hard work, and the inner belief it takes to do that. Qualities that these children will cherish for life and which will shape their lives. In CBSE Class 10 examination, our children achieved the highest median marks in mathematics across the entire north of India. According to the latest CBSE performance reports which we received, our school, and parents please listen carefully, our school, Teoler High School, has recorded the best overall academic performance across Rajasthan. And we are second to none in sports. in CBSE Sports and Games report, while Rajasthan averages at 46, the national average is 47. Our school scored 117 points in sports. And how so? This year, over 150 students represented us at various CBSE clusters, SGFI, and CBSE nationals. Together, they won 33 state-level medals and 72 district-level medals, including 25 bronze, 50 silver, and 40 gold medals were brought home. We proudly celebrate our student Janvi Godara, selected by the Sports Authority of India to compete at the Nationals in Guwahati. She, in October, won gold in Open International nights of hard work behind every success, the quiet prayer of each parent, and the steady support of teachers. To our wonderful teachers, you are the quiet heroes in every child's story. You shape their mind, you wipe their tears, celebrate tiny victories, and never give up on our child's potential. Thank you for your patience, your warmth, and for believing in our children, even on days when they themselves struggle to believe. Parents, this journey is not schools alone. Your partnership means the world to us. As a fellow parent walking this path, this journey with you, let me say this from my heart. Your presence and involvement matters far more than perfection. Every bedtime story, every try again, every firm boundary that you lay, every encouraging smile quietly shape who our children become. Let me share a very small story quickly. A little boy once saw a butterfly struggling to come out of its cocoon. Out of kindness, the boy snipped open the butterfly's cocoon. The butterfly came out, but unfortunately could never take a flight. The wings were too weak to fly. In his kindness, the boy didn't know what was the struggle, that it was the struggle which was a nature's way of strengthening the butterfly's wings. Parents, our children too need their small struggles. Moments of effort, frustration, and trying again to grow stronger enough to fly on their own. Children don't need a perfect life. They need us besides them to guide, not to control, to support, not to shield. We can show them the path, but we cannot walk it for them. When we remove every obstacle from their life, the life does not make them strong. Life will not grow easier or more forgiving. They have to grow stronger. True strength will never come from what we do for them, but from what they learn to rise above. And most importantly, through it all, it is for us to make sure, and this is very close to my heart, we all have to make sure that our child firmly believes in his heart. We all will have to make efforts to make sure that every single child knows it. Every time they fall, every time they rise, every night when you put them to sleep, tell them, no matter what happens, I'll be there for you as your parent, as your guardian. For this is the most important belief which can give them the strength to rise after every fall. As we enjoy this evening's performance, let us celebrate not just achievements, but the beautiful, tender joy of becoming. Thank you, dear parents, for trusting us with your most precious gift. Thank you, dear teachers, for pouring your heart into every child you nurture. And thank you, dear children, for filling our lives with purpose, hope, and joy. Wishing you all a beautiful evening of togetherness, pride, and celebration. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this truly inspiring and heartwarming words. Your luck. It comes from hard work, belief, and the courage to dream big. Once again, thank you for lighting up our minds with your wisdom and always for being the strength behind our success. A big round of applause, everyone, for our respected director, Mrs. Jaya Kapoor.
Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. These immortal words of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam remind us that every great change begins in the silent chambers of the mind. Time to pay tribute to a man whose vision ignited millions of young hearts. The people's president, the missile man of India, and above all, a dreamer who turned science into poetry and hope into reality. Please welcome on stage our budding actors of grade 1 of Teoler Preschool, Circe, who will inspire us to work hard and strive for perfection.
From a small town called Rameshwaram, a boy who sold newspapers by the railway station looked up at the sky and dreamed of rockets. He faced poverty, failures, and struggles, but never let go of his dream. That boy became a scientist who built India's missiles, the missile man of India. And later, he became the president who loved children, who said, "Dream, dream, dream, and turn your dreams into thoughts and your thoughts into actions."
The year was 1931. In the temple town of Rameshwaram, a boy was born in a humble family. His father, a boat owner, lived a simple life. But in his young son's eyes, there burned the fire of curiosity and the spark of dreams. Kalam, take these newspapers, deliver them quickly, then study. Remember, our wealth is not money, it is knowledge. Yes, Appa, one day these small steps will lead me to big journeys. Kalam, your questions are endless, and that is a gift. Keep learning, keep dreaming. One day, I will not just look at the sky, I will touch it.
Kind attention, dear parents. Students of grade Nursery A, Nursery B, and participants of opening song of grade 1 are ready to be dispersed. Parents are requested to please proceed to new basketball court for dispersal. I repeat, grade Nursery A, Nursery B, and participants of grade 1 are ready to be dispersed. of Teoler preschool Sirsi are ready to be dispersed. Parents are requested to please proceed to new basketball court for dispersal.
Wow! Brilliant synchronization and emotive storytelling. Now, let's witness how Kalam's humble beginning and burning curiosity paved the way to greatness.
Kalam's childhood was filled with hardships. He sold newspapers to support his family. At school, he walked miles barefoot, yet no obstacle could dim his hunger for knowledge. He believed dreams are not those you see in sleep, but those that keep you awake. Kalam, the Air Force has rejected you. Aren't you disheartened? I wanted to be a pilot, yes, but perhaps God has chosen another flight for me. Not with planes, but with rockets. Kalam, you studied through the night. Even with an empty stomach, don't you ever feel tired? Hunger fades when the mind is fed. Every page I read, every equation I solve, takes me one step closer to the sky. You speak as if you already see the future. The future must first be imagined, only then can it be built. One day, these hands that turn pages will launch dreams into space.
Wow! Wonderfully depicted. Every success is built upon determination. Dr. Kalam's voice continues to echo through generation, urging us to aim high, work hard, and serve humanity with sincerity and love. So now, let's open our hearts and give a warm-spirited welcome to our dynamic performers of grade LKGA and HKGA of Teoler Preschool Vaishali as they bring alive his inspiring legacy through rhythm and expression in the captivating performance titled Khol De Par and Thal Liya. Get ready for a power-packed performance with a heartfelt blend of emotion and elegance.
Kind attention, dear parents. Students of playgroup Vaishali Nagar are ready to be dispersed from the front porch of the school. Kindly proceed to the designated area. Thank you.
आठ समंदर अपना अंबर खोज ले अब तू अपने दम पर भूख मार के धूल झाड़ ले छोड़ छाड़ के सारे छप्पर खोल दे पर 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 खोल दे पर
है ठान लिया हमने सूरज सा जलना है सपनों को दो परवाज़ अगर उड़ने की तमन्ना है ठान लिया हमने सूरज सा जलना है सपनों को दो परवाज़ अगर उड़ने की तमन्ना ठान लिया हमने सूरज सा जलना है सपनों को दो परवाज़ अगर उड़ने की तमन्ना
Wow! Absolutely magnificent! What a captivating and soul awakening performance we just witnessed! Our performers bred life into a vision, painted motion into inspiration, and turned dreams into art. Every step shimmered with grace and grandeur. Every movement resonated with purpose and pride, and every expression reflected the radiant glow of Dr. Kalam's eternal wisdom. Their performance beautifully captured the essence of humility, wrapped in brilliance.
Let's give our young visionaries another thunderous round of applause for this uplifting, graceful, and heart-touching performance. Now, it's time to watch Dr. Kalam's journey as the missile man of India, whose vision and humility continue to guide us even today.
Kalam joined ISRO, India's Space Research Organization. It was a time when resources were scarce, but determination was infinite. In 1980, under his leadership, India launched the Rohini satellite into orbit and the nation touched the skies. Sir, the launch is successful. Rohini is in orbit.
This is not my success. This is India's success. Let us remember, when we dream together, no force on earth can stop us.
From satellites that circled the earth, Kalam's vision now soared to defending the nation. His next mission would make him a household name.
Such a powerful and moving performance. From SLV 3 to Agni and Prithvi, Dr. Kalam's dedication to science and space took India beyond boundaries, turning the impossible into the unforgettable. Let's witness a new era of space exploration, proving that dreams can defy gravity itself.
Mission control, ready for command.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Agni has lifted off. It is a success. So,
The nation salutes you. These missiles are not to spread fear, but to build strength. India must stand tall, proud, and self-reliant.
Thus, he was called the Missile Man of India. But behind the scientist, there was always the teacher, the mentor, who loved to ignite minds more than ignite rockets.
So true it is. Dr. Kalam transformed dreams into rockets and rockets into reality. The satellite launches led by him were not just scientific missions. They were symbols of India's rising spirit, courage and determination to shine among the stars. Now, let's take a moment to witness Dr. Kalam in a new and inspiring role.
In 2002, Dr. Kalam became the 11th President of India. But he was no ordinary president. He was the people's president. He preferred children's questions to political debates in classrooms over conference rooms. Sir, how can we be successful like you?
My child, success does not come from comfort. Work hard, accept failures, and never stop dreaming. Great dreams make great people.
Sir, what is your dream for India?
I dream of a nation strong in knowledge and values. I dream of an India where every child can fly high.
We will, sir, we will. And so, till his very last breath, Kalam continued to teach, to inspire, and to dream with young minds.
Dr. Kalam, the scientist, the visionary, the teacher, and the dreamer, painted the skies with rockets and the hearts of India with inspiration. His life was a living example of modesty in greatness and strength in simplicity. Tonight, we celebrate his spirit through the vibrant hues of Salam to Kalam and tribute to Kalam songs that mirror his fiery passion, his boundless optimism, and his love for his nation.
As the rhythm so ladies and gentlemen, get ready to witness a spellbinding blend of rhythm and reverence as our outstanding performers of grade HKJB and HKGC of Teoler Preschool, Vaishali, as they take the stage, expressing through movement what words could never capture.
सपनों की उड़ान, हर मुश्किल का समाधान डॉ कलाम ने दिखाया, हर हार में छुपा है परमान। मिट्टी से उठकर आसमां तक पहुँचे, अपने ज्ञान से भारत को चांद तक ले पहुँचे। मछुआरे का बेटा लेकिन हौसले बुलंद, रॉकेट के सपने लिए बने सबसे अनमोल रत्न। पढ़ाई के लिए चला दिया दीप हर रात, उन्होंने लिखा भविष्य का प्रोजेक्ट। मिसाइल में का नाम मिला पर काम हमेशा देश के लिए।
हर पल की मेहनत में दिखाऊंगा जोश और इरादा सही, कभी ना रुके। तो कलम की जैसे सोच बढ़ाओ, हर मुश्किल में उम्मीद जगाओ, सपनों को पंख दो, आसमान छू जाओ। तो कलम की तरह इतिहास बनाओ। जैसे सोच बढ़ाओ, हर मुश्किल में उम्मीद जगाओ, सपनों को पंख दो, आसमान छू जाओ। कलम की तरह इतिहास बनाओ।
श्वेत हरित कौसुंभ पुकारे कलाम कलाम सलाम सलाम, हर्षित जन गण गर्वित मन कलाम कलाम सलाम सलाम।
कलाम कलाम सलाम सलाम, कलाम कलाम सलाम सलाम।
श्वेत हरित कौसुंभ पुकारे कलाम कलाम सलाम सलाम, हर्षित जन गण गर्वित मन कलाम कलाम सलाम सलाम। देश नमन तुझे करता क्षण क्षण कलाम कलाम सलाम सलाम, है नतमस्तक सागर संगम कलाम कलाम सलाम सलाम।
अंतरिक्ष पर हस्ताक्षर कर इस माटी का मान बढ़ाया। कलाम कलाम सलाम सलाम, कलाम कलाम सलाम सलाम।
Spectacular! What an awesome performance that was! Our students just set the stage ablaze with a fusion of elegance, enthusiasm, and emotion. The dance was visually enchanting, yet profoundly meaningful. A kaleidoscope of creativity, passion, and charisma.
Their coordination, artistry, and expressive brilliance reminded us that when dreams take flight, even the sky is not the limit. Dr. Kalam reminds us to spread our wings and fly fearlessly towards our dreams. Now it's time to pay a tribute to the man who turned obstacles into milestones.
On July 27th, 2015, while speaking to students in Shillong, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam collapsed. The teacher left the classroom, but his lessons live forever.
Dr. Kalam suffered a cardiac arrest while delivering a lecture to students, exemplifying his lifelong dedication to teaching and educating youth until his final moments.
You have to dream before your dreams can come true. If you want to shine like the sun, first burn like the sun. Great dreams of great dreamers are always transcended. He rose from the shores of Rameshwaram to the highest office of the land. From a newspaper boy to the people's president, his voice still echoes, urging us to dream, to dare, and to do. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, forever our
kind attention, dear parents. Students of LKG A and LKG B of Teoler Preschool Sirsi are ready to be dispersed from the new basketball court. And students of Nursery A, Nursery B and Nursery C from Teoler Preschool Vaishali Nagar are ready to be dispersed from the front porch, that is the reception area. You are requested to kindly proceed to the designated venues to collect your awards. Thank you.
Today, where we celebrate the voices that did not just speak, they roared for freedom, for justice, and for humanity. It's time for our next thrilling performance by the students of grade 1 of Teoler Preschool, Sirsi, who will pay tribute to a man who redefined courage and forgiveness, Nelson Mandela.
In South Africa, people were divided by the color of their skin. Black South Africans had no rights, no freedom, no dignity. From a tiny village called Amvezo, a boy grew into a man who said no more. He spent 27 years in prison, but his spirit was never chained. That man was Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela Madiba, a prisoner who became the first black president of South Africa and a voice of forgiveness for the whole world.
In 1918, in a small village called Amvizo, a boy was born. His family named him Rolihlahla, meaning pulling the branch of a tree, a sign that he would one day stir the world. Later, his teacher gave him another name, Nelson Mandela. Nelson, this village may be small, but your dreams must be big. Courage, my son, is not the absence of fear. It is the triumph over it. I will remember, Mama, always. Those words became his compass, guiding him from the rolling hills of childhood to the bustling streets of Johannesburg, where he first came face to face with injustice.
Wow, what a delightful performance that was! As Nelson Mandela once said, it always seems impossible until it is done. These words remind us that even in the darkest times, courage can light up the world. Our next performance brings you the rhythm of resistance and the melody of hope, a song that echoes the strength of a man who turned pain into power and captivity into courage. Nelson Mandela, presenting Makanaka, the dance of beauty, the rhythm of grace, and the spirit of celebration. And today, our very own bright and talented students from grade 1B and 1C of Teoler Preschool, Sirsi, are ready to bring that spirit alive through their energetic and heartfelt dance. Let's welcome our sparkling stars on stage.
Somewhere you found me. Your kingdom wouldn't leave me the same. And I still remember everything you've done since then. 'Cause you are the king, your reign is forever. You give us your peace, it feels like we're home. It's not from the world, but here in our hearts, we're never getting over this.
Wow! What a spectacular performance that was! Our talented grade 1 students truly set the stage ablaze with their energy, grace, and powerful expressions. Each movement spoke of courage. Every beat echoed freedom. And together they painted the story of Nelson Mandela's indomitable spirit through rhythm and emotion.
Their performance was a living celebration of hope, unity, and resilience. Dear audience, get ready to witness the beginnings of courage, hope, and unbreakable spirit.
In South Africa, a cruel system called apartheid divided people by the color of their skin. Black South Africans could not vote, could not travel freely, could not even sit where they wished.
He is not a criminal. He is a citizen of this country.
Back off, Mandela, or you will find yourself in prison. Mandela chose courage, not silence. He joined the African National Congress, the ANC, and soon became a leader in the movement for freedom. Freedom, 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 freedom!
Truly depicted from prisoner to president, his journey was not just political, it was deeply human, inspiring millions to stand up for what is right. His name echoes with courage, forgiveness, and unbreakable spirit of freedom. Let's witness another powerful chapter of Nelson Mandela's life.
Every performance tonight tells a story, and the next performance is just a few moments away. Looks like our next performers are just adding the final sparkle backstage. Let's cheer them on with a round of applause.
The government feared him. In 1964, Mandela and his comrades were arrested and brought to trial for sabotage. They expected him to beg for mercy instead.
I have fought against white domination and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the idea of a democratic and free society, an ideal for which I am prepared to die.
Years later, Mandela, 10 years already. How do you not give up?
They can take away our freedom, but not our dignity. They cannot touch our mind and they cannot touch our heart.
27 years. For 27 years, he remained in prison, but outside his name became a rallying cry across the world.
Free Nelson Mandela! Free Nelson Mandela! Free Nelson Mandela! Free Nelson Mandela!
Dear parents, you are requested to be seated. The photographs of the event shall be shared with you via a link.
What a heartwarming act! Beautifully presented. To be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Rightly said by Nelson Mandela. These words remind us that freedom is not just a right, it is a responsibility carried forward by hearts that refuse to give up. The next performance takes us into a chapter of Mandela's life when he was imprisoned, yet his spirit was unshaken.
Through the powerful beats of They Don't Care About Us, our talented students from grade 1A, 1E and 1F will express the pain of injustice, the strength of resistance and the unstoppable rhythm of hope. So with loud cheers and open hearts, let's welcome our dynamic stars.
Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Situation, aggravation, everybody allegation. In the suit, on the news, everybody dog food. Bang, bang, shot dead, everybody's gone mad. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Beat me, hate me, you can never break me. Will me, thrill me, you can never kill me. Sue me, everybody do me. Kick me, don't you black or white me. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. come of my life. I have a wife and 2 children who love me. I am the victim of police brutality. No, I'm tired of being a victim of hate. You're raping me of my pride, oh, for God's sake. I look to heaven to fulfill its prophecy. Set me free. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Trepidation, speculation, everybody allegation. In the suit, on the nose, everybody dog food. Blackmail, throw the brother in jail. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
Wow! That was absolutely breathtaking. What a stunning blend of energy, emotion, and expression. Our brilliant grade 1 performers just proved that dance can be more than movement. It can be a voice, a message, and a revolution.
Let's give our amazing young dancers another thunderous round of applause for showcasing the unstoppable spirit of change. Dear audience, get ready to see a leader who chose peace over revenge and hope over hatred.
In 1919, the impossible happened. After nearly 3 decades, Nelson Mandela walked free. I stand before you, not as a prophet, but as a humble servant of you, the people. Our struggle is not over. Together, we will achieve freedom. And freedom came, apartheid crumbled. The man once branded a terrorist became the symbol of forgiveness. Instead of vengeance, Mandela chose peace.
So true it is. Nelson Mandela's presidency wasn't about power. It was about peace, about rebuilding a nation on the foundation of equality and love. It marked a new promise that even after the darkest night, freedom always rises. Now, let's step into a defining moment of history.
In 1994, history was rewritten. Nelson Mandela became South Africa's first black president, the father of a new rainbow nation.
Our rainbow nation is born. Never again shall one human oppress another. Let us work hand in hand for peace and unity.
Some spirits don't just rise, they lift humanity. After 27 long years behind bars, Nelson Mandela walked out of prison not with anger but with forgiveness, courage, and an unshakable vision for peace. The next performance celebrates that glorious moment of freedom, the triumph of unity, courage, and human spirit. To the uplifting beats of waving flag, our talented students from grade 1D and 1G are ready to fill the stage with rhythm, radiance, and renewed hope. Let's welcome them to celebrate the spirit of freedom, equality, and the unbreakable spirit of Mandela's voice that changed the world.
take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us, singing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Give you freedom, give you fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champion, take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us, sing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together at the end of the day, we all say, and everybody will be singing, yeah. And we all will be singing, yeah.
Fantastic! What a vibrant and soul-stirring performance that was! Our wonderful tiny dots truly set the stage alive with their dazzling energy, graceful movements, and heartfelt expressions. Every step they took radiated freedom, unity, and hope, just like the message of Nelson Mandela's life. Even today, his story lights the path for millions. Our sparkling gems are here to remind us that one person's courage can inspire a nation.
Courage is not the absence of fear. It is inspiring others to move beyond it. Our work for justice and peace is never done. And so, Nelson Mandela's journey ended, but his light still burns in the hearts of millions. He proved that one voice, full of truth and forgiveness, can change the world.
Mandela showed us that true courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. His voice built a rainbow nation where freedom and equality could shine.
Mandela lit a flame of hope in the hearts of people. Far away, another flame flickered, the glow of a lamp in a dim lab, where a woman mixed patience with brilliance. That gentle flame grew into a light that illuminated the entire world, the light of Marie Curie.
Dispersal announcement. Kind attention, dear parents. Students of HKG-A and HKG-B from Teoler Preschool, Sirsi are ready to be dispersed from the new basketball court. And students of LKG-A and LKG-B, LKG-C of Teoler Vaishali Nagar are ready to be dispersed from the reception area. parents are requested to collect their awards from the designated venues. Thank you.
Tonight, under our theme, Voices That Changed the World, we celebrate not only leaders and dreamers, but also great thinkers. One such voice was that of Marie Curie. Now, let us take you into an era where we would meet a curious little girl named Mary who would one day change science forever.
In an age when women were told, you cannot study science, you cannot enter the laboratory, a girl from Poland defied every wall. She worked in secret, studied in the cold, and searched for truth in the tiniest particles of matter. Her name was Marie Curie, the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, and the only person to win it twice in two sciences. Her discovery of radium lit up the night and showed the world the power of perseverance.
In 1867, in Warsaw, Poland, a little girl named Maria, later known as Marie Curie, was born into a land where opportunities for women were few. But her hunger for knowledge could not be dimmed.
Maria, books again at midnight?
Yes, Papa, I want to learn everything about stars, about rocks, about how things shine and move. Someday, I will do great things with science.
That's wonderful, Mary. But books alone can't teach you everything. You must also observe, experiment, and ask questions.
Like you always say, science is finding out why things happen. I will keep studying, even if it means reading by candlelight.
She dreamed of studying at a real university.
But in Poland, women were not allowed to study. Still, Mary's determination was stronger than any rule.
Marie Curie's journey was not easy. She battled poverty, prejudice, and endless challenges. Yet her curiosity never dimmed. Now, our brilliant students from grade 2A, 2B, and 2G will perform to the lively and inspiring tune Molecular Shape of You, symbolizing the spirit of discovery, determination, and the beautiful chemistry of Curie's dreams. So get ready to witness energy, elegance, and enlightenment. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for a captivating performance on Molecular Shape of You.
state to try to sum up how electrons come and go. They are the states of a matter field that follows an equation that Dirac wrote. The Schrodinger part of the whole equation will just lead in sub C when it expands. Now get that cool thumb and add it in with the proton and watch them start to dance. It's hydrogen, it's like, oh proton, I feel your tug. Central potential, dip down, pulling on me. But I'm not falling in deep. Know that would break uncertainty. Say, oh, electrons move too much. Slow down your pace and put that orbit on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. Orbitals take the shape they do. The stable states of the quantum rules. And when a one approaches two, they combine and they're bonding. Thus hydrogen as a rule is found in nature as H2. Energy configuring a molecule, diatomically bonding. Oh, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Diatomically bonding, energy configuring a molecule. When molecules take the shape of you. Come bond with me, baby, come bond. Polymers take the shape they do. Combining base level residues like RNAs, ACGU. But they're hydrogen bonding. Peptides make a chain and group. And beta plate sheets and corkscrews. With the secondary links they fold and move. They're all over your body. Come bond with me, baby, come bond. Come bond with me, they're all over your body. Come bond with me, baby, come bond. Come bond with me, they're all over your body. Come bond with me, baby, come bond with me, they're all over your body. You're a chemical machine, it's best you do. The molecules take the shape of you.
Bravo! That was absolutely electrifying. What a perfect fusion of science and rhythm, intelligence and imagination. Our dazzling stars just transform molecules into melodies and equations into expressions. And what a sight it was! Now it's time to welcome our meticulous students who will portray how passion and perseverance can illuminate even the darkest labs of struggle. Presenting Marie Curie, who with her brilliant mind and tireless dedication discovered something that shook the world.
Marie traveled to Paris to study at the Sorbonne. Life was hard. She lived in a freezing attic, often hungry, but her mind never stopped shining. It's freezing up here, Marie. You will turn into ice one day with these late night studies. No matter the hunger, no matter the cold, knowledge is my food, discovery is my fire. Mary, you must eat. You will make yourself ill. I'll eat, but after I finish this formula. Sometimes I wonder how you can study in this tiny attic with just one candle. It may be a small room for you, but to me it is the biggest room in the world because it's full of dreams. I want to immortalize my name in the field of science. In those lonely years, Mary laid the foundation for the science that would change the world.
Curie once said, I was taught that the way of progress is neither swift nor easy. Her life proved that great discoveries are made not just in laboratories but in hearts that refuse to give up. Her brilliance, patience, and hard work made her a true hero of knowledge. Now, let's relive another powerful chapter of Marie Curie's life.
In Paris, she met Pierre Curie, a brilliant physicist. What began as friendship soon became a partnership in science and in life. Your ideas about radiations, they are extraordinary. Let us work together. Together then, side by side, in the laboratory and in life. Agreed, Madam Scientist. Let's make a history. And so began one of history's greatest scientific partnerships. Let's give our young innovators a huge round of applause for their brilliance, enthusiasm, and their growing tribute to the unstoppable spirit of Marie Curie.
Dispersal announcement. Kind attention, dear parents. Students of grade 1, all sections of Teoler Preschool Circe are ready for dispersal from the new basketball court. And students of HKG A, B, and C of Teoler Preschool Vaishali Nagar are ready for dispersal from the reception area. You may proceed to the designated venues to collect your awards. Thank you.
Some voices speak through words and others through wonders. And what better song to capture this spirit than Stick Together? A celebration of unity, collaboration, and courage. Our talented students from grade 2B, 2C, and 2F are ready to bring the scientific saga to life, mixing rhythm with resilience and movement with meaning. So get ready to witness energy, elegance, and empowerment.
Till the end, don't need to pretend. Again and again, we'll stick together. Everything is alright with you by my side.
the end. What a spectacular blend of science, rhythm, and spirit. They truly deserve a big round of applause. Our shining stars just lit up the stage like Curie's discoveries lit up the world. Let's revisit her world where she is working on discoveries that would open new doors in science and medicine and celebrate our amazing achievements.
For years they toiled, day and night, processing tons of pitchblende, a black mineral, to extract something no one had ever seen.
You never give up, do you, Mary? We have been working for months.
Science demands resilience. If the mystery is strong, we must be stronger.
The readings are much higher now. This must be the element you spoke of. What shall we call it?
Polonium, after my homeland, Poland. There, look, a faint light. It glows in the dark.
Then it deserves a powerful name. Radium. Radium and polonium. We have done it, Mary.
The discovery was revolutionary. For the first time, invisible forces inside atoms were revealed. It would transform medicine and science forever.
Wonderfully depicted, Marie Curie lit up the dark world of science with her discovery of radioactivity. She wasn't just a scientist, she was a trailblazer. Her tireless research didn't change science, it changed the world. Let's explore her magical world.
Marie Curie became the first woman to win the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1903 and later the first person ever to win 2 Nobel Prizes in 2 sciences.
Madame Curie, you are the first woman in history to receive a Nobel Prize. What does this moment mean to you?
It means that a woman's mind too can search and discover. I hope every girl who loves learning will believe that nothing is impossible. I was taught that progress is not achieved by chance, but by hard work, sacrifice, and perseverance. Her achievements opened the doors of science to women across the world. She showed that brilliance knows no gender.
Marie Curie once said, "Be less curious about people and more curious about ideas." The next performance, Atomic Soul, by the talented students of grade 2D, 2E, and 2F, captures that radiant inner spark, the courage, brilliance, and curiosity that powered her extraordinary journey. So brace yourselves for a spellbinding performance that celebrates intellect, imagination, and inspiration.
Marie Curie lit a spark. With her mind, she could see the power inside the mystery. In a lab, she stood so tall. Chemistry, her greatest call. Elements dancing through her hands. She was the queen of radiance. Atomic soul shining bright. Marie Curie, the guiding light. With her passion and her flame, she discovered radioactivity's name. Search for answers day and night. In a sea of atoms, she found a light, discovering a force so strong. A new era of science forever long. Through the trials and the pain, she never let this theory reign. Pushing boundaries, breaking walls, the legacy forever installed. Atomic soul shining bright. Marie Curie, the guiding light. With her passion and her flame, she discovered radioactivity's name.
What an awe-inspiring performance by our brilliant grade 2 performers. Their graceful coordination, expressive movements, and dynamic energy perfectly captured the radiant soul of Marie Curie. This performance was a glowing tribute to the brilliance, perseverance, and the atomic spirit of Marie Curie. From a cute little girl to a legendary scientist, her life teaches us that courage, curiosity, determination can make the impossible possible. Her dedication to science and humanity shines brighter than ever, reminding us that learning and discovery are the gifts that can change the world.
Though her health suffered from years of exposure to radiation, Marie never stopped teaching and inspiring.
People everywhere admire you. You have proved that a woman can change the world.
I never worked to prove anything, child. I only followed my curiosity and love for truth. That is what gives meaning to a life.
Madam Curie, what is the greatest discovery you have made?
That knowledge belongs to all humanity, and it must be used for the good of mankind.
I'll remember that, madam. I want to be like you, to discover and to help to shine.
Then promise me this. Always work for the joy of understanding, not for fame or reward. The real light is not in medals, it is in knowledge that helps humanity.
Marie Curie's life still shines today
in cancer treatments,
in scientific progress, in every woman and man who dares to dream. Her courage was her power. Her discovery was her gift. Her legacy is our future. Marie Curie's life was a proof that science, when guided by perseverance, can serve humanity. Her voice broke barriers for women and opened doors for generations to come.
The stories of great souls are not written in ink, but in the hearts they inspire. Tonight, we celebrate 5 luminous voices that reshaped the destiny of humanity.
From Einstein's questions to Gandhi's truth to Mandela's courage, from Kalam's vision to Curie's discoveries, we have walked through the lives of giants tonight.
They were born in different lands, spoke in different tongues, lived in different times, and yet they shared one belief that a single voice, when raised for truth, can change the destiny of millions.
And remember, their voices live on in us, for we are the next generation, the next dreamers, the next doers.
May we carry their message forward, and may we be the voices that change the world.
Each of them taught the world a timeless lesson that courage can conquer hatred, knowledge can ignite progress, and compassion can heal humanity.
The song, The Nights, reminds us to live a life worth remembering, one filled with purpose, curiosity, and love for mankind, just as these icons did. So fasten your hearts and open your spirits as we take you on a dazzling journey through rhythm, resilience, and reverence. A celebration of those voices that change the world. Put your hands together for our versatile and sparkling stars from grade 2A to 2G as they light up the stage with the nights.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. When face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. He took me in his arms, I heard him say, when you get older, your world, I will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid.
He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights to never die. My father told me.
आजा आजा चंदे शामी आने के तले है आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले है जय हो जय हो जय हो आजा आजा चंदे शामी आने के तले आजा जरी
Superb! Absolutely phenomenal! Each movement was a symphony of grace and grit, echoing the wisdom of Gandhi, the brilliance of Einstein, the courage of Mandela, and the curiosity of Curie, and the vision of Kalam. Let's hear it for all of them who transformed the stage into a canvas of hope, harmony, and heroic inspiration.
From Gandhiji's truth to Mandela's courage, from Einstein's question to Curie's discovery and Kalam's vision, we have walked through the lives of giants tonight. As we close this evening, we thank our principals and teachers for guiding us, our parents for supporting us, and you, our audience, for walking this journey with us. And remember, their voices live on in us, for we are the next generations, the next dreamers, the next doers.
May
we carry their message forward, and may we be the voices that change the world. An annual function.
Dear parents, students of grade 2, all sections of Teoler Preschool Sirsi are ready for dispersal. It may be delayed by some time. You are requested to wait.
An annual function is always a collaborative effort of the entire school fraternity. I would thus like